Guys. It is March 1st, 3:30 in the morning. Stuck all day. I haven't gotten on top of anything. It's lovely. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk about was self-awareness. I just watched most of a TED talk by a lady who was talking about honest liars, and I cannot remember her name, but honest liars and how much we are in self-denial and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to talk about self-awareness. I'm really good at lying to myself. With the smoking, with the just very much no good. But I have plenty of excuses to make that, even if they're not precisely valid as far as actually keeping me from, I have enough excuses that regardless of fighting for it, it is going to be difficult. When you have this many bad habits, when you have two people who have the same bad habits, aside from yourself living in close quarters with you, when you're in need of money and therefore not a lot of time is had for good habits, or when you need to clean every other day because you have two cats who like to make a messy. It gets a little. I was just looking at me like, what would I do? It gets a little difficult to keep ahead and get all of those good habits in place. So it's still the excuse as opposed to legitimate reason. But I'm trying to find a way in order to be self-aware. I mean, first and foremost, I really, really got to change my attitude about a lot of things. It's not that I'm wrong with certain facts. There are things that I'm never going to stop believing. But if I wanted to make it easier to be green and environmental, I would have all of the garbage cans that I need in order to recycle the things that I want. Or, I would be more active in that, but I'm so disorganized and I'm so distraught over these things. And I'm just really not making myself go at it. So I would consider myself more self-aware than a lot of people as far as trying to consider other people's sides in emotional stuff. I've been known to be emotionally iffy with boyfriends, relationships. That one I do. That one I do. But that's what I mean. It's like I can look at that and go, yeah, that's me. When I'm caught up in it, it doesn't mean I'll choose any differently. But this is a topic that I've been going on about without so many words or so coherent of a way of expressing it. That I feel like I have been talking about people being more considerate or, understanding common courtesy and such. I'm going to check a Facebook thing that I think just happened. No, it was something else, I guess. Alright. Been talking about it for so long that I think I just became, a hypocrite without even trying. With, yes, there's things that I've always been against me being a hypocrite. I don't like that stuff. But I haven't really gotten away from it, and I gotta think that has to be the fact that I've been so determined on changing everybody else, their consideration. Like, I do pretty good with most of my stuff and being considerate, but it's not always so easy. I mean, so the Morgan roommate, for instance, I don't know why she didn't take her cushions to go to sleep. I'm pretty sure she's sleeping. She's been in there for hours. Anyway, we just needed to talk, and I knew that, and she was avoiding it, and he was, placing certain markers, and, I was coming up with the bad theories because I was trying to consider all the possibilities, and I fucked up by waking up and just being mad and going with that when she wasn't here, and it turned out she'd sprained her ankle, and she was drunk as fuck, and she slept in a shed that night, losing her key in the area of the said shed, but so I'm not most of the time when I look at these things. Oh, there's a Facebook post I was hoping for. Sorry, reading. I'm famous for trying to do too much at once. I don't understand it. He just edited it. Why are you placing it twice? Whatever. Oh, I've been so consumed with trying to make people see that we need to be ultimately unselfish in order to actually progress from this point on. And see, I'm for these conservatives with some of these ideas. I'm not for all of the friggin'. But that's just it. I put myself in a position where I am trying to understand the conservative way of going about it. And I go, okay, if I were rich, I probably wouldn't want all of my taxes going to everybody who smokes. Because if I were rich, I would like to hope that I would get away from that. But we'll get back to that. But by placing myself in this position, I can't help but defend my own. And I think I have somewhere confused that line, where I'm trying to understand somebody else's side or defend my own. There's a lot of that with me. It's a big one, and I need to change it. So I'm kind of looking at all of these habits going, all right, this one's probably going to be the kicker. I have tried everything else. I've tried just smoking weed. I've tried exercising in a way. No, this is that habit that, though it's killing me faster than any other thing, it's the one that I have the most control over. It's the one that I have to be at a point in my life where the way I got into it, the stress of being under pressure, of being in a new environment, and all these people who are all so messed up, and in order, the circumstances around why my mother smokes and why I continue to smoke, or how I started smoking, they all compile into such a way that this is like the controlling factor. This is the gateway for me. This was the most socially acceptable poison. It does relax you to an extent, but it also keeps your heart going, and it's just like health wise. But I can do something to help that. I can exercise with moderation, with the speed and the intensity, and I can get to a point where everything else feels good. So, I mean, since there's so many of these things, and I don't have the ability to, it's been really hard not going to McDonald's and Walmart, believe it or not, and these are basic boycotts. These are easy. Easy. But they've been hard. McDonald's is coming out with all this new crap. The cheapest stuff is at Walmart, and I just don't want to settle anymore. I don't want to settle. I'm 26 in a month, literally 1 month. I have to be an adult, and Kevin is kind of the last straw. I said that about Chris, but I needed to know that it wasn't just because he was so stupid. I needed to know that even when I've given my all with the sex, and I've given my all with taking care of things, that it's ultimately that I am actually genuinely critical about this consideration thing. It's not that I'm holding myself above in some friggin' way. It's that I'm just right. It's my own verification. It's not an opinion that I'm asking you to. It's my own verification, and it is an opinion once I start associating with other people. But for me, I'm just right. I'm just right. Being kind and being considerate and helping other people should be the way things are. They should all be common decency. They should be all common sense, really. But they aren't, and that's me. That's my perspective in life, and that's most people, particularly in a younger age group, of course, which makes sense. I mean, shit, we all gotta figure out how to survive, what our point is, what our purpose is, all that crap. So, alright, I'm gonna pause this for a second and get a notebook. I've got the notebook. Pretty sure it's blank. Yes, it is in fact blank. Okay. Just your normal dollar store composition book. This is the first one. And I have plenty of pages left. It's just that I call this the dream. It's very poorly written. The dream. I don't know if that's going to be backwards or not. It's very interesting. When it records or when it's playing back to you, it's backwards. But then when it presents, I guess it's not. Yeah, no, I guess maybe. Probably not. Anyway, I'm going to call this second one the dream. I have things that I have to do, but I wanted to point out how very disorganized and ADD I am. You see, like, I go through several lists, battle plan for paying off debts. I have random coupon things, or no, they're the Tim's things, the double card thing. List for groceries. I mean, there's so many lists for grocery items. Like, I could have easily made a comprehensive list of everything that I could ever possibly buy at its full price. Or, it's rough estimate with taxes several times over based on what I have bought listed in this book, and I've put resolutions. Then there's the ideas section, and like, I'm never gonna get rid of this. This comes with me. But I could do so much better. I could do so much better. Alright. Haven't figured out Video Maker. I haven't figured out this. I haven't figured out that. I'm just the typical lazy friggin' North American white girl. Alright, let me answer this. I'm gonna pause this again. Okay. So, I wanted to respond to Kevin and just let him know what I'm doing. And so I love Kevin. Love him to death. But whether or not we're forever, we're not. I've known since the third month. I always know since the third month. Behold in all the crazy ass girls. It's just what Jim Jeffrey says, or whoever it was, Jim Carr. We hold it in. And then, based on the few things that we can't help, me and my mouth, we make a decision. And, I won't discount that he has choices. That's all what it is. It's always, wanting the choices to be different of somebody else. And, there's several different techniques in the self-aware mind to going about encouraging the best in somebody. But I'm a bit of a pessimist. I would like to be an optimist, but I'm not. Encouragement has never really come easily to me because I've never gotten a heck of a lot of it. And that's no excuse. I don't want to be my family. I don't want to be like these people who doubt me. So it's a choice. Look, the dream part 2. So it is a choice, the way I act and the way we act day to day. I want to be a kind, considerate person, and I guess getting everything together is my way of maybe compartmentalizing or micromanaging all of these things, but I think I would rather end up being a more selfish person with good objectives and purpose in life, who micromanages rather than be a disorganized, constantly complaining, self-righteous, overly justified person who can't make heads or tails of her own life. I don't think I identify completely as liberal anymore. I think I identify as collectivist or altruist. Social economics and all of this, it doesn't seem right to me, and it does need to change. And if people are going to accept that, they're going to have to come to their own conclusions with it. No, you can't go outside. So I'm going to try and figure out all the things that there are to know about that. So I'm going to try and look at every single thing. I have so many ideas that I think would be so good for YouTube that I could definitely get some attention for. So I'm going to do it step by step. All right, that's about all. The girl's name, and she's really, really quite intelligent. Oh, no, I want to go to my homepage. Honest Liars by Dr. Cortney S. Warren. Choose honesty. So that's a TED Talk, and yeah, I will leave a link in the description below. As always, much love. I hope you guys have enjoyed some of what I've done before, and I hope you guys see a change in the times to come and enjoy furthermore. All right.